Play. You didn't realize we're like,
it's better.
Play. Like, because I genuinely think God was like, oh my God, Eve's too much. Like, she's too much for this world. They can't take her. Like,
Hi everyone, I'm Apshi.
I'm Lil Asian Thiccie.
I'm Bobbie.
I'm Mairak.
And welcome to the Woke Up Show.
Yeah!
Firstly, thank you guys so much for being here. I feel like I'm in the presence of royalty.
Woo! But
Yeah. it was so nice. It was so nice to be invited.
I'm sorry.
I just like.
Would you get arrested?
We'll bleep the word out.
Aren't you a lawyer?
Are you a
Aren't you a law
lawyer?
student?
No, I'm a professional girlfriend.
Ah, yes.
Slash law
The
student.
hardest
Everybody
job
wish.
it could ever be. So how are you guys? How's life? How's everything?
Good.
Such a heavy
It's good.
I know.
Same old, same old. You know?
You know that only works if she's met you before it. Like,
What?
same old, same old.
What?
Because like, she wouldn't know what's the
same
old.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, it's okay. You know,
Alright.
it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. How's your Pride Month been?
Oh my
Oh,
god, great.
shameful.
Shameful?
Shameful.
It's shame month. It's shame month.
not Pride
Why is
Month.
it shameful? Because we live in Malaysia.
Yeah.
It's been shameful.
It has been.
Honestly, so I work for my mother-in-law's business, and I did not expect this, but we were told to change our signature to like our own Pride Month logo.
You know, like the email
God.
signature for companies?
Yeah.
Oh.
The gay washing of like companies is so funny. Like during Pride Month, it's like, "Hi, gay. Here's 50% discount to pop
And,
your
like,
pussy
live
hole."
your truth.
Yeah.
Do you need insurance for your truth?
The end of
While
June, they're
living
like, "Fuck you, gay. Bye."
It's completely
Yeah,
done.
it's kind of weird, isn't it? It's just like for the month. Let's just do it. Let's just do
Yeah.
it, you know?
I mean, yeah, I really don't know what to think about it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. At least they do it, but it's also like capitalism.
It's pandering.
Capitalism
Yeah.
really popped off on that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, I feel like this is a little bit controversial, but like I enjoy being a capitalist pig a little bit.
Same.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like very materialistic. So.
I mean,
Yeah.
I always feel that like when people are like, oh, this person is so materialistic. I mean, like, wouldn't you do it if you could? Wouldn't you buy it if
Period.
you could?
Me with the
Yeah.
submarine. Like, would I? I mean, like.
I mean, but like, can you believe that? Like,
I don't fuck with the ocean like
no,
that.
I
so-
wouldn't either. Do you?
Do you see?
Oh.
Do you see what I
Would you?
I love the ocean.
No, I love
But the
it.
deep ocean is when you try to like.
Yeah, I
find
wouldn't.
problems.
Yeah,
I
Why are
wouldn't
you
do
down
this.
there?
Why are you doing
I like the
Why?
ocean, but I wouldn't, put myself in a
ocean
death
doesn't
trap.
have borders. You know,
Yeah.
there's no
Yeah.
like border patrol. There's no like little like the wall does not exist in the ocean.
You
Mind
need to
you.
build a wall in the ocean, like of like a certain depth.
Yeah,
and,
like-
don't go below that.
Immigration in the
Yeah.
ocean, you know, just to be
Yeah.
like, hold up,
Can't go here.
no.
I don't know, but I'm
You
kind of
do
like an impulsive person. If I had that much money, I would be doing
You'd
some
be on-
crazy
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Some
On a
crazy
submarine?
shit.
Yeah.
A submarine or a rocket ship,
No, but
something.
the thing is, because she's a conspiracist, so she has
Wow.
a feeling that whole submarine thing is just like their way of basically like, I think it's to evade tax. You know, like if you're dead, who's gonna tax you? So,
They're all
but you know, in
billionaires.
the UK, because I hooked up with this guy, and he was like, you know, if you have property or money under your name when you die,
I
you
love
have
that you
to
hooked
get
up with a
taxed.
guy who's like telling you about like.
Yeah, honestly, what else?
Like post-nut clarity,
honestly,
post-nut clarity, talking about property law.
After you get the woohoo in out, you have to, you know, like cuddle and just be like, did you know when you die? When you die in the UK, you get taxed like 40%. I was like, hold up.
Dying is expensive.
Yeah, because he's okay. Firstly, man's dad was like full on 60 when he was born, so like he was thinking
my
about it. He was
God.
like, I need to leave my legacy something, like as he
Wow,
was being
so
born.
old. Yeah.
So he like gave his kids shit so he didn't get taxed. Because if he gets taxed, he doesn't get taxed. He's dead. The kids get taxed.
Oh my god, I remember her telling me
Wow.
about this guy, and she was like, "Oh my god, his dad's like 60," and I'm like, "Can you please ask him like what the fuck is up with that? Like, why is your dad 60?"
Why is your dad so old?
I was like, well, I would, but he's dead. So right now, he yeah, I couldn't ask.
But I
him
mean,
if
like, that's
wanted
what you
to.
gotta ask him. You gotta get the facts out of the man.
Right.
Yeah.
And he would turn to me and be like, I would ask him, but he's dead. And then I'd be like, what the fuck?
And how old
Let me make you
was
feel
he
better,
again?
baby.
He is, you guys is age 27.
And
Yeah.
his dad's 60, yo. Like, wow.
That means mans was still fucking.
Man,
Yeah, mans was still
His
fucking.
dad was, when he was born, his dad was 16.
Yeah,
So his dad would have been
yeah.
dead.
He was
Yeah.
not like, and
Yeah,
I
I'm
feel
still fucking at 60.
Right?
yes.
Right.
I mean, I
That's
think
forgotten.
guys is spoke
That would be
still
me,
works
like
until,
taking a
like-
60-year-old load.
Like, there should be a study of people who are born with a young sperm versus old sperm. Like, what did they like?
The thing
Right.
is, I have this like theory. Yeah, yes, I'm a sexual deviant, but men, the only time they will stop fucking is when they're dead. Like
So
when
true.
they're good and dead.
It's kind of crazy how true that is.
It's so true.
Yeah.
They'll never stop. I mean, we should never stop either, right?
And I won't.
I
but
would
like,
never.
apparently, because like nature is kind of against women, because like Eve or whatever, like because Eve was a baddie, they were like she needs to be tamed. So they gave us like vaginal dryness when you're old, menopause, period. But then God was like, "Fuck!" When these bitches were having period sex, He was like, "This was supposed to calm you guys down. What is going on here on this day? Raw sex with blood."
He didn't realize it's a lubricant.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He didn't realize we're like, right,
It's better.
blood play. Like, because I genuinely think God was like, oh my God, Eve too much. Like, she's too much for this world. They can't take her. Like, we
No,
need
they
to-
can't.
she needs to chill.
Yeah.
Vaginal dryness, menopause, period. We have yet to combat menopause that way.
I mean, but isn't it a blessing in a sense? Like, I know it's like 2 years, like 1 year or 2 years of like panic attacks and all the wonderful shit that comes with it. Yeah, so you
If
get
I
like,
get if I'm like going through menopause, best believe I'll be fucking nonstop. Like,
Oh my God, I
Mama.
just
Mhm.
can't deal with the hotness. Because
The- the hot
big
flashes.
girls, like me and Nisha, we live in like Alaska at home.
yeah.
Like it's
I feel
cold
like
up
what I'm
here.
scared of with menopause is like, I don't want to like look suddenly ugly. Like all my glowing is like
No,
fading
bro,
away.
that's a myth.
I mean,
Like, that's a
but
myth.
I mean, you do get a little duller, like, and I think that at least watching my mom go through it. Now my mom's 52, so she's going through it, and she's like, like the main thing is like you panic. You have a lot of panic attacks, which nobody tells you about, and then you have like the hormonal changes, and of course hot flash, cold. No, there's no cold flash, just hot flash. But her skin, I feel like it's best as it's ever been in her life.
really?
So possibly.
Now I
that's
want to
a-
be having menopause.
Yeah,
right
because
now,
you can't. Then you can fuck without fear.
Yeah.
There's no pregnancy.
Plus, going through periods is so fucking annoying. Like, having periods
yeah,
is
no
fucking
period
annoying.
ever again.
Yeah.
Although I do find it satisfying though when it's like dripping in the toilet and you see the water changes to red. I don't know why. But
Oh,
like,
she's sick.
she's
Sick.
Like
Myra,
this.
Myra,
It's
this-
cool.
this
Like it's like
podcast is
slowly dripping.
hot
It's
girls, hot dripping bloody girls.
Girls. Hot girls covered in blood.
It's true. Like I kind of like it. So I look down and just like, oh,
I
cool.
do love looking like at the period, like in the toilet bowl after the period. It's like, what a beautiful mess.
I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's
you know,
red
when you
now,
take
it's
take out
cool.
the Diva cup and you see how much you've collected.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, I did that.
No, okay, because we've been using Diva cups, right? The first time I used it, when I took out the blood, I was like, I feel like ye old king, like, yeah.
The chalice.
Huzzah!
I really should do that. Like I haven't tried.
I haven't tried it either. I
Dude,
Oh,
you will
life-changing.
feel like you're not on your period. You will
Yeah.
feel like, you know, on doing those pad like commercials when they do like somersaults.
Yeah, literally.
They're not wearing the breast, babe. They're not fucking wearing the
Yeah,
breast.
no,
Okay,
I-
they're wearing a Diva cup.
Yeah, I can't fuck with pads stuff because I
Yeah.
don't want to see it.
Rashes.
It's too
And
It's
tampons,
diaper
you forget.
rash.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, yeah, we've all been there, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know what toxic shock syndrome is, but when I first heard it, I was like, so do you like, I have my period? Like, is that the vibe? like gag me a bit. And then like, what? It's like, oh, it's just a bit of toxic
No.
shock syndrome.
Did you hear about the girl who lost her leg?
I saw that. That was like, oh my god. Whenever I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to change my pad. Like back when I used to wear
Yeah.
pads, I'm like, I might lose a leg. I will run to the bathroom. Like,
So she had the tampon.
Toxic.
She didn't have it for that long.
Yeah.
But it wasn't something like 3 days. It was like 14 hours, and she took a nap.
Oh my god, I think I saw it. I saw a
Yeah.
video. It's on TikTok, right? There was this guy explaining, like a doctor explaining about that.
I saw
right?
it on Facebook.
I don't know.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Okay.
But he might have been the same story. But she just like fell asleep, and she fell asleep for hours. like something 20 hours, and her mom kept calling her, and then they went over and they discovered this toxic shock.
She
and
was
got to
sleeping
her
for 20 hours? Girl,
Yeah.
she was coming down from Mali. That's what she was doing. Excuse me?
Real as
baby.
fuck.
That ain't a
Real as
nap.
fuck.
That ain't a nap, okay? She was
That's a
coming
come down.
down.
Oh my god, but we have a friend who had like a tampon stuck in her and she didn't even know for like days.
That's really bad.
Right?
Never do
Bro,
that.
Never do that.
Never do
like-
that.
But I mean,
Never
it
do
happens.
that.
Some people like
It
double
fucking
tampons.
happens. It
Like,
happens. Yeah.
Because you forget, you know, you're living
Yeah.
life. You're like,
True.
did I do that? Or did I not?
Yeah.
You know, womanly woes. the-
Womanly woes.
The, what do you call
Then
that?
you're in a
The-
public bathroom with your hands all the way up there trying to
Yeah,
check
exactly.
Oh my god.
For real.
And
And
like-
also, I realized if I wear, like, if I use cup or tampon, I can't really take it out with my
No, with
nails.
the nails.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like, there's no way.
This month I had to like wear pads because I was trying to pull my mama. I was pinching my labial
Oh my
folds
fucking
nonstop,
god.
screaming in the bathroom. I was like,
Were
fuck
you,
that, I
like,
gotta wear
pushing
pads.
it as well? And, like,
You can't do that. What do you think? It's like giving birth?
Actually, you can. You can
can.
just
Yeah,
Kegel
'cause the
out.
muscle-
You
yeah.
Kegel it out and just
I
like.
I was
pop
just so
it out.
scared because like I saw this girl. Okay, this is the only fear that I have with Diva Cups. Like I saw this girl on TikTok that
Had like a prolapse.
prolapse vagina from a
Because-
Diva Cup.
Oh
The way the
my
Diva Cup
fucking
works is it
God.
works on suction.
Yeah.
So like, you know, you don't know how tight and juicy you are. So like, let's say you're trying to pull it out, the suction might be like.
Pull everything out.
Well,
You're supposed to
everyone's
break the
coming, yeah.
suction, and I couldn't break the suction with my nails. They're fucked now, but you
At
know,
that
Oh my
yeah,
god,
at
you know
that
how they
point.
have that card holder thing? You should use.
oh my god, that's kind of funny. I think
Oh,
that would work.
Yeah.
A tweezer.
No,
Tweezers too sharp.
You would
Tweezers
like,
too
oh,
sharp.
yeah, you would tug a fold, you know? You would tug a womanly
What does a
fold.
prolapse vagina look like? I'm sure they didn't show pictures, right?
It was TikTok.
I wish they did.
They were painting a
I mean, I feel like you could just Google and the images would come.
prolapse vagina.
No, but you can
Yeah.
also like pull out your IUD with the suction from the
Oh
Diva
my
Cup.
fucking god!
It starts going-
Another girl on TikTok I saw, like she passed. I think she got drunk and like she went to the bathroom to like pull. She felt like there was something stuck in her pussy. The next day she realized that she pulled out her IUD,
Oh my god.
like with blood and shit.
And it's supposed to be all the way up
It's
there as
high
well,
up,
right?
yeah.
She like went in digging.
God.
Oh my god, who did science stream? Because I know exactly how an IUD works.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
not
No.
me.
Not me. I did
Okay,
accounts.
so
I did accounting.
I'm gonna school you
Okay.
guys.
I did accounting
so
and I hate
basically, if there is a foreign object in your vagina, your vagina will be like some hostile environment right now. This is like not safe for us. So that's why like putting an IUD inside there, it's like she's not one of us.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, no babies.
So it could be anything. It could be like I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but the IUD is sterile and it's metal and it won't
Right.
It
It
won't
won't
like
give you an infection.
yeah.
But you know what happened to my friend? So she had an IUD put in, a copper one, and her body is like super smart. So like I think it's there, and then your uterus or whatever
Yeah.
is there. And so her uterus started to swell. So her belly would get so big on her period because she was trying to push it out. So it started to swell,
God.
and it was just so bad. She was in so much pain. She went to the doctor, and she was there, legs open, and 3 doctors were trying to yank it out of her.
Oh my
Oh
fucking
my god.
I
Bless
know.
her.
Bless her. And
No,
then she was
but-
like,
Okay now?
she's okay now, but I remember she was like,
That's a god warrior right there. Right? That is a god warrior right
and
there.
also snatch vagina.
snatch vagina.
Yes.
And
What
when
the
I joined, she eventually put it back in. She's like, I fucking paid for this. I want to get
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
I love
my
her.
god.
But you know what?
What a
I love the
trooper.
spirit. I love the spirit because like I can't deal with someone that like with girls that loves to have sex and they don't do anything about protection. Like
I know.
I don't get that. I really don't. I like honestly the thought of it kind of pissed me off. Like what are you trying to do? Like are
Same.
you trying to like surprise yourself? Like,
But
"Oh,
not gonna lie, I
pregnant."
feel like all of us, like all women need to admit, like we had that whole stage where we were like, no sex, yeah, I'm never gonna get
You know what? True.
So like we're talking from a place of like, you know,
A
we're
place
like
of like,
we're like those like noble monks.
yeah, never
Yeah.
a virgin.
Mother
Protection,
Goose. Mother
yeah.
Goose.
Saving myself from marriage.
Yeah.
I mean the amount of times I was counting taking morning after pill per month. You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Just to,
I
like, not to
abuse
fuck
that
up.
shit.
Oh my
like
God.
I abuse that shit,
Yeah.
but I'm still bleeding. I'm still fertile.
Yeah.
I'm still breathable.
I would be googling like, is it okay that I've taken 4 morning after pills?
Oh my
You know
God.
what I mean?
You are
Like,
better than me.
seriously.
I just kept taking them. And I
Oh
was like,
my
well,
God.
I'm here to live another day.
But you know, how some
Yeah.
people be like, oh yeah, I took the morning after pill. They'd be like, oh my god, you're so responsible. I'm like, what is the option to have
Yeah.
a child?
Honestly.
Like,
Give birth.
Give birth. That's
Protection,
But there's
girl.
also
Unless
a
you
different
really want
kind of
babies.
contraception where you can just put like a little metal rod underneath your hand. Because as long as there's something like foreign in your body and your body's not used to it, it won't. There's like absolutely no bleeding.
Oh, really? So what about people who get like knee replacements? And...
I mean, like
T.
it'll be like
That's a real question.
It'll probably be,
Answer.
like, doing
Science
that.
stream. Come on, science stream.
That's why you have to fucking change your IUD and shit.
Right. Come on, science stream.
Firstly, science stream bio ace. Yes, he's levels 2015. Clock me, girl. Clock me.
So Bobbie, I wanted to ask you because I saw your tweet. I was stalking your Twitter, of course.
Oh my
you know,
God,
you know,
okay.
I'd
Please, I'm so angry on that shit.
stalking you guys.
Right.
But I saw you were tweeting about like local brands and like the brand, like the size inclusivity. Do you feel like it happens a lot? That
Yes.
Oh my god, you should do.
Oh my God.
Let me
Like,
get
where do I
it.
fucking
I want
start?
to hear it.
Oh my God.
I
Like,
think I know what brand you're referring to, and I won't say the brand.
we
How
all
about we
know
say
which
it?
brand.
How about we say it?
I'm not gonna do that because of association.
How about not? How about we?
I think,
go
I,
all
think I
out.
saw that same
The
brand.
thing is, I feel like even without saying the name, people know
yeah,
who
because
I'm
I
talking
saw
about.
it was XS to M.
Yeah, like
Wow, that's
get it
insane, right?
together.
That's insane.
I want like, why isn't that even until XL? Like,
Yeah.
at least like
Not even an L, girl.
Yeah.
Like, get real. Are you fucking serious? We are a nation who eats nasi lemak for breakfast. Like, let's fucking get
I mean,
serious.
Malaysia is a bigger nation.
Yeah, like,
It's not even eating it. We're also like fully like advertising it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like on
Come
one
to
thing.
Malaysia, we eat rice for
yeah, like.
with coconut fat.
Yeah, it's so true.
But that's crazy because, like, I don't know if you stalk my Twitter more, you would see that I have the same like argument like literally every month. Like every month, I would like rage on Twitter talking about how local designers hate fat people.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, and it's like, you know, it's just like a very annoying conversation because they always talk about overconsumption and like, you know, just people buying fast fashion.
Fast fashion,
right?
yeah.
And it's like, but none of you people actually want to dress fat people. What choice do
Yeah,
we have?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to be
Yeah.
wearing rags?
Yeah.
Are we
Yeah.
supposed to, and like, you know, like it also ties into the fact that when you go to thrift stores in Malaysia, we only get Japanese stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we don't really get US like bundles, and
Yeah.
like Japanese people are like, mama,
tiny.
Petite.
like
Petite.
tiny.
I could
Yeah.
break them in half, like
Yeah.
you know. So it's just like fucked up because they just don't care. Like that's the thing. Like bottom line is they just don't give a
care,
fuck.
yeah.
They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I
You
would
know.
say like probably the majority of people can't fit into
Yeah.
that sizing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we need to change that. Like, we need to really, really change that. Local designers, hear me out. Like, change that because I remember, like, I was in the UK, I was in Scotland. Like, I went thrifting. I went like to local designers that are like curated, but also they have their own stuff, you know,
Yeah.
kind of store. And yeah, it's not that cheap or whatever, but they have it in all size. Okay, like, come on, you know, like
It's
you
not
want
that it's not
options.
possible. It is
Yeah,
possible.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And also, you want money, right? Then cater to all.
And
Yeah.
it's kind of sick because, like, you know, especially in Asian countries, like, they don't cater to, like, bigger bodies. Like, most of brands that cater to bigger bodies are European or,
Yeah.
like,
American.
you know, American or fucking Shein. Like,
Yeah, come on.
That's a conversation I had
Yeah.
with my mom because she was like, I ordered some like, because she wanted to wear like in her sari like little crop tops. She said, ordered from Shein. I was like, girl, don't shop at Shein. Like, you know, it's not good that you can afford not to shop there. She's like, where else? Because my mom's plus size. She's like, where else can I get?
period.
And I was like,
that
"Oh,
part.
what?"
Exactly.
I retract my point.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, we were also talking about this the other night. Shein is getting the brunt of all of this when, like, every single brand in the world that, like, caters to the masses actually uses the same
Method.
standards
Yeah.
of, like, shipping, of,
Yeah.
like, making
Everything,
clothes, of production. So it's like, if you're gonna go that hard for Shein just because it's popping right now, and because it's like, honestly, Shein is not even that cheap anymore.
Exactly.
We're not looking at the
Exactly.
pandemic
They were
anymore.
not like last time when it was
Really?
gagging. Like
You're
the
talking to the
gagging
shopaholics
price.
here.
No,
We
because
know this.
literally, whenever people like come for Shein, I'm like, let me ask you, who made your Nikes?
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Who the fuck made your Nikes?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it's a 5-year-old. Like, that is all I can say because, like, it's just disingenuous, like, for you to, like, only come for Shein. Because I saw, like, a thread on Twitter talking about Shein, of course. And they were like, oh, you can't tell me that you guys were running around naked before Shein was a thing. Like, you can't drop Shein. I'm like, yeah, before Shein, people were shopping at H&M. And Mango and Zara. Like, Forever 21. Who the fuck do you think makes those clothes?
And also, I think it's like really great that Shein came in with like the bigger sizes, because I think like a lot of these like brands, them not having inclusive sizes actually makes like a lot of girls who are like bigger think that they can't wear certain things.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is why, like, okay, it's kind of a double-handed compliment, but like we get it when girls like tell us like, oh, like I really wish that you guys are so brave, like who look like us. It's a double-handed comment, and like you need to stop that. Also, love yourself.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
Nobody's brave for what they wear. Like,
Honestly.
But I get it. I fucking get it. If I were you and I was like, you know, didn't have like the friends I have or the community I have that makes me feel like I could dress however I want, and also a place like Shein that provides these sizes and these clothes.
Yeah.
This is not an ad, by the way. Like,
it's
this is not an ad.
It is not.
Because they're more expensive. Yeah, because they're more expensive now. So
they are more expensive.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
it's just not worth it.
it's not worth it anymore.
I also feel like this is such a big problem that has no easy answer. So stop policing what we're wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, there's just no ethical consumption under capitalism.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like if you want to buy ethical, do you have a lot of money? And are you skinny?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Two questions. Do you have a lot of money? And are you skinny?
I don't think there is really any ethical consumption. I think even if you're buying literally everything is Prada, Chanel, or even then, to a certain degree, it's made in some factory somewhere.
Also, if you're rich as fuck, you're not being ethical just by existing.
Yeah.
Mama.
Fair.
Like, how did you make your money?
Yeah.
Firstly, off the backs of poor people? Exactly.
There's
Like, so why are you coming for Shein only? It's a scapegoat. You know, it's just like a dishonest
no,
conversation.
and it's just an easy way to like shame someone when they're feeling good in what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Like,
especially fat people.
Yeah.
Because fat people are supposed to cower and hide.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, 100%. That's what people want. I don't know why they want it, but I guess because it just makes skinny people feel better about themselves and now they feel so threatened.
I mean, because they've run the game for so fucking long, you know, like fat people they've been, you know, not included in the fashion conversation in so long.
Yeah.
So now, like, they're just like angry that fat people are like loving themselves because they're like, you guys are promoting like, you know, like an unhealthy lifestyle. I'm like, did I ask you? Are you a doctor? Let me see your credentials.
And
like,
also,
what the fuck?
Like not eating, smoking cigarettes, drinking coffee, that is also not a healthy
Yeah.
lifestyle. That is-
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah.
Because like it's I feel like it's easy to rip everything up, break it all down about what bad do they do and stuff like that, but also you can be skinny but also very, very unhealthy.
Yeah. I mean, because like,
Like-
look at Lizzo. Like, she's plus size, she's big, you know, but she's a vegan. She works out every day. She can
perform like an hour long.
Yeah, like she can play the flute and dance at the same time. Can you do that, Susan? I'm talking to you.
And I also was listening to this podcast and they were actually saying that in like science, in their scientific studies, which I have no idea what they were, you can check out the podcast, but they talked about how actually being underweight is way worse for your health than being overweight.
Oh.
Yeah, because your body goes
I'm gonna
into, like,
use that.
I'm so scared.
Yeah. And the whole like anti-fat movement is a vehicle of capitalism. So that they could promote diet culture and they could sell these things to doctors. And so like even the BMI, it's bullshit.
I agree. Oh my god. I was just Googling that. Sorry to interrupt
No
you.
worries,
But
please.
BMI, like I remember like I used to really focusing on my BMI because I am just a girl that I find it hard to finish my food. Okay. But also at the same time, being like skinny, it's like, oh, what a nice problem to have, right? Like it's kind of annoying, but I struggle with it. Like people would say, are you okay? Like, you know, why are you not finishing your food or something? But I feel like people should just mind their business and like, if you're skinny, okay, live your life. If you're fat, also live your life.
Yeah.
Don't tell other people what to do because you know better than us.
Honestly, I think that whole like I think it's kind of funny because like in Asian culture we're kind of taught not to like, you know, waste your food and finish everything up, and I feel like a lot of Asians don't realize that is like another way where like big corporations kind of take the blame off of themselves for like, you know, world hunger and shit like that by making you feel bad for not finishing your food. Which is why like a lot of people have like binge eating disorders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it
mean,
really sucks.
it really
Yeah.
sucks. And also, like, you not finishing your food, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. That's like one thing I always love because my mom, like, she was like, if you just leave it, if you can't finish it, just leave it.
Yeah.
And so then I always tell my friends, just leave it, it's fine. They're like, actually, no, I have to finish everything on my plate. I'm like,
Right.
oh yeah, my mom like didn't put that
Yeah.
on me, so I don't feel that.
Yeah.
Because it's not gonna make a difference. That like little bit of rice you left isn't gonna suddenly feed some child that's starving somewhere.
Yeah.
Exactly.
exactly.
Because I grew up like brainwashed with like, you know, after life they're gonna cry. The rice is gonna cry because
Oh
you
my
didn't
god,
finish it.
some Muslim shit?
Yeah.
For real.
In Chinese culture, we
real.
have multiple ones. First one is like, you know, starving kids in Africa, where
Oh,
that
for fuck's
said
sake.
Africa is. Every bit of rice that's on your plate equals to how many pimples
Yeah.
your future
I
husband.
heard that.
God.
For us, it's like, oh, the rice is gonna come after you in Kari Kiambai. They're gonna chase you. I'm like, right. Let's see them do that.
Right? And if they do chop chop,
Hurry up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would say just to talk about the big titty committee. I just like it's such a scam. It's the biggest scam of my life.
Right.
Everybody's always like, "Are they real? Oh my gosh, so lucky!" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm literally not. You have no idea how I look like in a sports bra
Yeah.
because I'm shackled and I have like the back fat happening here, the under,
Yeah.
the fat here, like because you have to be so tight. If not, it's like
Yeah.
bouncing in your
it's so
face.
funny because like me and Nisha, like we've always been like big girls, so we kind of like have this like rubric of like, oh, what kind of big girl are you? Because they're like the big girls who are like acceptable in society. All you gotta do is you gotta have that jawline.
Yeah.
That's it.
If you have a round
That
face,
is fucking
no, because
it.
you could literally be the biggest girl ever. Because if you look at, you know, plus size models, one thing
They
in
have.
common that they all have is a squared ass jawline that's super
Yeah.
defined. Big body, that's fine, no tits. But like literally like defined jawline. If you have a double chin, sorry mama, you're not
Yeah.
gonna make it. You know?
And that's very genetic, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
You kinda-
So it's like, I mean, in a way, it's like I also understand that the modeling industry is like they want to pick the best looking people, and like we just got to be aware. I get it, but sometimes it's always like, yeah, you know, she's pretty. They'll call her like a pretty big girl, but it's like it's the jaw,
Yeah, it's a jaw.
and it's like not all of us are like blessed to have that.
Yeah.
Some of us are just
That.
face and like neck. That's it.
And a gigantic titties.
gigantic titties.
Yeah.
But I definitely agree. Even remember when Kate Upton became like the first
Girl.
like plus size model.
Yeah.
and
Plus
I
size
was
to
watching-
who?
I was like, huh? What?
Yeah.
This is not plus. And her stomach is flat.
Yeah.
But I guess they just like.
I mean, even Gigi Hadid was considered. Jennifer Lawrence was considered plus size.
Yeah.
And Gigi Hadid was considered
because
like
of her
bigger
round,
than
her
the other
round
girls.
face.
Yeah.
You know who else? Drew Barrymore was considered
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
fat.
I remember that.
She was supposed to be the fat Charlie's
Because she
Angel.
didn't
Yeah.
have like
because
a,
she has a round face.
yeah,
Yeah.
she has a round face.
Same.
They hate the cherub angel looking girl.
Honestly.
They do.
Oh my god, buccal fat removal, buccal fat removal.
Oh my god, I hate
Y'all
that.
want to look old
They
so
wanna
bad.
look old so bad.
Yeah.
Imagine like okay, like in your 20s, yeah, you take it off, you look snatched. But when you're 40, you need that fat.
Yeah.
Scary.
I think it's like the same effect as like smoking. Like, you know, smoking was so cool. Like when you were younger, like, you know, hanging there smoking, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
And then and you see all these like models from the 90s, like they were smoking
So
like nobody's business.
yeah.
Mama, I'm sorry, I love you, Kate. She looked chopped. She looked dusty. She
Yeah.
looked like the crypt keeper.
Yeah. And I'm
scary.
trying my best.
It's
okay.
scary.
I mean, like,
Comfortable?
yeah.
Because I need to reduce my smoking because it's not funny anymore at this point.
Yeah.
I used to freak out because like I have kind of like a black gum. I don't know if it's like natural or something, but I've always had that.
Your gums are darker.
Right? Okay. That's when I Google and like trying to make myself feel better. But I remember freaking out like how my teeth were staining so quick, or like I don't know, like suddenly my tits look saggy or something. Like, you know. No, it's just in my head. It's just in my head. That's just signs that I should, you know, reduce.
Like
my
it's not
smoking.
even at that point where that would happen.
Yeah.
It's like,
But do I like it in my pictures? Yeah.
Yeah, it looks okay. We can't deny
cool.
it looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
But, like that's like I'm not gonna even
I
pretend.
feel like everybody here started smoking because we thought it looked
Lana
cool.
Del Rey.
Yeah,
Lana Del Rey.
Lana fucking Del Rey and like Tumblr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
here
just that
because of Tumblr.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it becomes an addiction.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just recently found out that in America, like most people think smoking cigarettes is not cool, but vaping is cool.
Oh my god.
Too.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that
True.
This is freaking
I mean,
weird.
like, if you see this, like, the hottest guy you've ever seen in your life, and then he's smoking, like, a bubblegum vape, I'd be like,
Right? Like,
Right?
you got babe, like when I see
Like
a hot
bubble
guy
gum? Be so
smoking an
serious.
Elf bar, I'm like, when that shit is gone, I know you're tossing and turning in bed, flipping over the fucking mattress like a woman.
Yeah.
Like a fucking
like
woman.
a woman, like, as a man.
Yeah,
why are
you are
looking
baby
for a
girl
vape?
right now.
You are so she her right now.
You're
It's kind of
so
crazy.
her.
So, I wanted to ask you guys. So I haven't been like dating for a while since March because like I went on a date with this guy and I just like had like it was fine but I just like didn't leave it feeling great. You know, you just
Right.
feel a little like. So I decided that like I'm ready to date. So do you guys have any like advice for me?
Don't do it here. I understand you. I feel like
Sorry.
my excuse for not dating right now is because the pickings are slim
It's really
and I
hard to date in
refuse to be
Malaysia.
blind.
Are you on the apps?
I was
I
on
do
Bumble
see you on
for.
the app. I see you on the app.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes I'll meet this guy online and he'll give me his Instagram. I see you follow him. I'm like, yeah, baby girl. Yeah.
She's trying to get it in.
Like,
She's trying to get it.
She is my freaking Eskimo sister. Yeah. We're riding the same ride. This is a grab share, girl.
Shut the fuck up.
If I know a girl, like I'm friends with a girl, and I know that they're single because I've seen them on the apps, and I see that we're like following the same random like guy.
The random guy that nobody else follows.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, we're bounded together by blood. And come.
The true bond of sisterhood.
We're sister wives now.
yeah.
You know.
I love it. You know when you hooked up with the same guy as your friend and then you're like, both are finally like, did you? Yeah, did you? Yeah. And then you can like actually discuss.
My favorite thing is when I hook up with the same person that like my gay friend does. And I'm like,
That has happened.
Multiple
That has happened.
Where do you find these bisexual men? Like, that's my ideal man.
Bisexual orphans, right? The best kind of men.
Okay. Because the thing is, we have this one friend who, like, this was back in 2016, was like, my ideal guy is a bisexual orphan. We thought they were crazy, but like, now we get it.
Yeah.
I fully get it.
Yeah. Now you don't have to impress the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's not weird about, you know, letting you eat his ass. Like, best of both worlds.
I mean, I don't know if I'm down to eat at a man's ass.
Oh my
It's
god, you
so
are missing out,
freaking
girl.
fun. As long as they're clean, you can be like, let's wait baby first. Like, you know, like do a little cleaning ritual. Let's take a shower. But then when you go in and they feel and they look like a woman, like when you're eating a guy's ass, they will have their legs up, okay?
They will lose it.
Yeah, like they're about to get a pap
Hold
smear.
the back of their knees and like.
And the thing is, you think that they would look scared and hesitant? Mama, they're
They're
ready. They're ready.
excited, enthralled, just like so happy to be here.
They're just happy to be there.
Yeah, they're like, I'm going to a function and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like,
So would they be on all fours or would they be on their back?
no, no,
Oh
no.
girl,
On their
like
back,
you know
on
like
their back.
how women get pap smears? Like that.
Yeah, not even
exactly.
the way, because when girls get eaten out, we're like, guys are like, how's it looking?
Yeah, legs, yeah.
How's it looking down there now?
There's no like prying, their legs open, it's up.
Yeah.
Up.
I mean, like to each their own as well, because it's like not girls.
But
not many girls
guys,
wanna
if you're
do
not
that.
getting your ass eaten, you're missing out.
Yeah.
And girls, just tell him like, wash up. I'm gonna treat you real good later. Like, literally,
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll add that to my list, ass eating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
What was the question?
Okay, but I totally agree. The dating scene in Malaysia sucks.
Yeah, we did have like kind
I
of
can't
a
really
spike.
speak on this.
I know.
Like,
You can talk to both of them because they're like basically
Married.
happily married.
Yeah.
Married, right?
I'm married.
How long
yeah.
have you been married for?
A year. Yeah, a year. Actually.
Wait, how long have you been with him?
Since 2019. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
like
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Bobbie?
I've been together with my man for 7 years. Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
Tinder. Yeah.
Amazing.
Right.
Both of them met their man.
Yeah.
Tinder as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The apps work, you guys.
Back then, it probably worked. Now, I'm
Yeah.
seeing it horror.
Yeah. Oh my god. We were going through her app. Like we were going through
Yeah.
her Bumble. Oh girl.
It was
sad.
it was sad.
Terrible.
It was sad,
But
scary.
I have to say, because this year has definitely been like my year of like horn and relaxation. Like there was a period, I think that was like in March to April when like there were a lot of like people coming in and out of Malaysia. And I was eating good for a bit. Like I was like hopping from dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick to dick.
Back in 20.
No, this year.
Oh, this year.
Yeah, this year. Cause like last year I took a break to like love myself. But this year I was like, I want someone to fuck me sideways.
I want someone to love me.
Yeah. Fuck the love. I'm trying to get like another hole made, you know? But yeah, like there was like a period where I was seeing a lot of like choice cuts coming in and out. But like I feel like I'm not afraid to admit like, you know, this year I do want to get into a relationship and I feel like I'm not gonna let someone make me feel bad about it or be like, oh, she's so, you know, I'm just looking here to have fun, you know, like
I can't do that. Yeah.
But like I am looking to like date somebody and like sadly these people that I do meet that I vibe with, they gotta leave. There's a timer.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. When you look at the app store, you have like certain things that you're like, okay, I need someone who's here permanently, and I need somebody who like I'm attracted to. And then like when you like finally like narrow it all down, there's like nobody.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've
You're trying to get cuffed.
I'm trying to get cuffed.
Right.
But I have to say, when I met Mairak, right, her man, he actually came here as like, you know, he was remote working, he was just traveling, and they ended up moving in together.
Shout
in 2
out to
weeks.
Robbie.
Oh my god, look at you.
So
girl.
like it happens. Literally, it
going
happens. It happens, and I feel like a lot of people keep thinking like, oh, why doesn't it happen to me? It's like, why is it? The question should be like, why am I not meeting the right people?
Yeah, it's the right people. Yeah.
It really is like, I feel like me dating now and me dating like before I took that 1 year break, I started to not like put the blame on myself anymore.
Yeah.
Because really, I have like 2 friends in like really great relationships and it's just all who are whores. Okay?
Oh.
Who are whores.
I was being passed around like a joint.
Whores, okay?
I was being passed the fuck around. Like,
We've all been there.
and mind
haven't we?
you, like when I met my boyfriend, he was also being passed around.
Alright.
Like, so we were both kind
They're
of
made
like,
for each other.
we were kind of like,
They were like,
wait.
let's see us reaching for the joint, and then that she was.
because they're both the joints, right? They're the joints that like it's completely out sitting in the ashtray and they're just so happy to be right next to each other.
Yeah. And we like bonded over us being whores and we were like, wait, you know, like we never even had that conversation where we were like, oh my god, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. We just ended up moving in together literally 3 years later. Like,
Wow.
you know, and it's, you know, I guess like when you find your person, you just know.
You just know,
Yeah.
But back to the question as well, you said dating advice, right? I feel like on top of what we just said, like Malaysia being like the dating world, Malaysia, it's like it's hard.
small,
It's
yeah.
small, it's hard. The options are just so like
Sad.
sad and like it's just there's
kind
not
of
the market's
repetitive,
pretty
yeah.
bad, yeah. But because of that, I feel like the only advice I can think about on top of my head is literally, I feel like you just know what you want, of course, and then like be absolutely straightforward if you can, and practice to get over it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need
That's
to
true.
just move it quick.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's not interested.
Okay,
Fine.
move on.
Yeah.
Next.
Don't dwell.
Next.
Don't dwell.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
literally.
that's true.
Also for me, like I think my biggest dating advice is just not to have that high of an expectation of people because that's how you get disappointed.
Yeah. Oh
You
my
know?
god, I was
Period.
just thinking about it today because we're talking about this other friend that's like hung up on this other guy. I was like thinking because that was like one advice she gave me like a while ago that really worked. Like expectations can also come in the form of like when you make excuses for the person.
Yeah,
You are
absolutely.
you're giving this expectation on this person that like he or she, they, them, they are like, you know, they have stuff going on, which is like then you're giving them this expectation of like they're gonna come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But actually it should be like this person is not giving me the time of day.
I think people make it
Anyways.
clear.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and don't try and like interpret like
Yeah.
what's pretty
Yeah.
clear.
I mean, when I met my man, I fully expected, like my expectation was that we're just gonna fuck once and we're never gonna talk again, like literally.
yeah.
But we just kind of like both went with it because he
Yeah.
wasn't expecting anything either, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like having expectations is just asking to be disappointed. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you go into, especially if you're on the apps and like, you're looking to meet people, like don't put this expectation as like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna like get to know this guy and we're gonna get into a relationship, because most of the time that's not gonna happen. So just have fun, you know.
Yeah.
Then like if it happens, it happens. Like really, it just goes down to that.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
If he comes, let it happen. If he goes, also let it happen.
Yeah.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think it's hard not to get your feelings involved. It's sometimes it's not even about them, it's how they made you feel about
Yes.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's when I get like, I'm a Pisces, you know, I get a little fucked in the head.
She's just a girl's girl.
I'm just like a girly girl, you know?
Yeah.
So how do you guys know, like on a date, if you're gonna let them hit?
Oh,
Like,
always.
Always.
Oh my god. Let me tell you, when I met my boyfriend like on
Okay,
Tinder.
Some backstory. Her boyfriend and her, I actually went to high school with him. He used to bully me. So
Yeah.
I knew him.
You did it. You're like married to her bully.
Yeah. And he was my
Wait,
first
I
kiss.
did not know that.
And he was
What
Yep.
the hell? Well,
And they were neighbors. And they were
We
neighbors.
were neighbors.
Kiss your bully.
Yes.
That's
That's the way that
Yeah.
what kind of child I was.
Yeah, and they were
Amazing.
neighbors. Like literally, they would see each other like, you know, across the hall or whatever. So then, like, I asked her, like, "Hey, do you know Pavel?" Because I saw that he lived in Bukit Jalil, and then she was like, "Absolutely fucking not. You are not going out with a Saifulian. Like,
Oh my
you
God,
are
now you
not."
exposing me.
Yeah, so then I was like, oh, okay, then I won't. And then like literally hours later, she'd be like, you know what, you should go out with him. I feel like you guys will like each other.
Aww.
Yeah, and then
I can't believe he was your first kiss and your bully.
Right?
Now
The
he's your
first
boyfriend
kiss
of
part
7
was
years.
kinda like-
You don't know how annoying I was when I was a kid. I was like that non-stop talking person. Like, I know I talk my shit a lot now. This is filtered. Can you believe?
when I first met her, yeah.
Can you believe? Yeah. So, and I knew, because the thing is, like, he was a dick, yeah, but I knew that he was somebody that she would like. So I was like, you know what, you should go out with
Yeah.
him. And he was a horny bastard, and she's a horny bitch. Like,
Yeah. So then, of course, usually I hit on the first date. Like, I'm not like, you know, legs spread open so easily. But she made me promise that I'm not gonna fuck him on the first date. She was like, you need to promise me you're not gonna fuck him on the first date. I'm like, why? And she's like, just want to see you, like, whether you can do it. So I made him wait a week, like a whole week before he could hit.
Wow.
Yeah.
and you know what? It worked.
It worked.
It
Look at
worked,
that.
yeah.
Because I knew he was a horny bastard. So I was like, let me twist his mind.
Yeah, let him
Let me play
him
the string.
thirst for it.
Let me pull the strings.
Yeah,
Tea
but
bag.
because not gonna lie, he was kind of shook when I said, no, you're not gonna come inside or whatever,
Wow.
right? And he was like, oh, like nobody has ever said no to
to me.
fucking before. Like, can you believe the confidence on that man?
Is that even true?
I think yeah, because he was a whore. Like I was a
fair,
whore,
fair,
yeah.
fair.
So then, you know, like I made him wait a week and he was like shook. You know?
Yeah. I think like I always also struggle with like I'm just like I'm
Same.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if
Sometimes it's just an accident, you know?
yeah.
It just happens.
Like I'm so
Oh, no
intentional. I'm
accidents
not
here.
I'm like so intentional. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a like.
Do you actually try though?
I try.
Okay.
And then I fail.
Oh my god.
The thing is, right, I fully think that if the dude already likes you, just fucking you is a plus.
Yeah.
But if, like, I don't even like the person and they're so hot, like, yeah, I'm trying to see you naked.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because I've been telling my friends, like, oh my God, I just haven't had luck with guys who, like, or people in general wanting to, like, see me after the first fuck. And Nisha was like, you remember that advice you gave me about not fucking my boyfriend on the first date? Why didn't you take that advice? And I was like,
Yeah, because I mean, not to like put men down, but also to put men down a little bit. Like, because I feel like they're so simple-minded. Like, it's like if we fuck on the first date, that's what it is. If we don't, then it's a relationship. Like, it's just so simple for them. There's no like, even if they initiate it.
Yeah.
Because that's what happened to me when I went on a date with this guy, and I was like, I'm not gonna fuck. I'm gonna be a big girl. I'm gonna just like get ice cream on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just not like a sex date.
Yeah.
And then we did. And then the next day he was like, oh, I'm not looking for something casual. And I was like, you wanted to fuck though. It was not I who initiated. But then I was
Yeah.
like,
that's so odd being like, I'm not looking for something casual.
yeah.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah.
What?
That's
What
crazy.
the hell?
I know.
I understand that. I'm not looking for anything
Okay, but maybe
serious,
he was
like-
younger than me, that's why.
No. Let's not make
No.
excuses.
Okay,
It's
no
not the
excuses.
age. It's not the age.
Or
It's not
How
the
can
age.
I make excuses for a man?
Yeah, let's not make excuses for
On the
weirdos.
walk-up.
Oh my god, so he saw you and he was like, wife. That's what
And
you
then,
thought?
and then you pulled out your titties and was like, I'm so sad right now.
God fucking damn
It
it!
was like, I saw our kids. And the minute you took your top off,
You
I was
took my top off.
But y'all ended up fucking.
Yeah.
it was like bricked up, but like,
Yeah.
Another one.
Another one.
the one. Like,
So was he like? Was
Perry.
he, so he told you that he was looking for something serious?
No, he didn't. He just. We just had spoken for a few weeks before.
Right.
We went 3 weeks and we went out on this date.
Okay, that's a long time.
That's a long
know,
time.
that's
Yeah.
why-
Wait, hold on. 3 weeks
3 weeks, dude. It was
until
so-
you guys meet?
Yeah.
I could never do that.
I know. Right? I know, right? I don't know what. Yeah, it's like I was looking for relationships.
Okay.
We went out. We had such a cute time. But he was like, he's gonna like, who cares? He's very young and like inexperienced. Like
Right.
so he like
Virgin.
no, but like he only had had sex with one or two
Right.
in his life. No judgment, absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that. I just saw him like a little baby, you know. So I didn't expect him to be so like forward and everything. I was just like, okay, sure, like I'm down.
Right.
But then the next day, after that, like he was like.
But you know what? At least he showed you what kind of person that he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just afterwards, I was like, all right, cool. Like if this was meant for me, this wouldn't have gone this way.
Right.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have been like, a little dick.
Yeah, because I was just, you kissed me.
That's something that I realized. I think guys like kind of think that because we do kind of think differently. I would say like
Can't
if you're,
deny that, lah.
Yeah. For the most part, guys and girls do think differently because of the way
Right.
that we're brought up and shit.
Yeah.
But like I think sometimes what guys think is right, it really doesn't need to be said.
Yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes when a guy tries to like clarify more, maybe if you know or you feel like you don't have the right words, it's actually just best to ghost me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at least then my delusions will take care of the rest. Literally.
Have you ever ghosted anybody?
Oh yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
That was how I used to exclusively work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like you think that. I don't know, sometimes you're just like, it's just, why do I need to like, I don't want to make it bigger than what it is. And I think we can just kind of like, and that's how I feel like if somebody was like, oh, this was, after 2-3 dates, it was a great experience.
Right.
Like, I go, I'll be like, okay, chill, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's
Also,
not that
like,
deep.
no response is also a
It's
response.
a response.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We
Or
learned that
for
in
me,
law.
like, I feel like when I was dating, I always think of two things because clearly trying to find someone that's right for you is not easy. It takes a lot of time, loads of dates. And sometimes I always think of two things. One, am I vibing not in a long-term way? Like sometimes you can kind of tell. I feel like, I don't know, like the least you could do is like use your instincts as well. So should we fuck or like this person can really be it? I feel like this person has something that I want to know more about, but yeah.
So it's,
I feel like for me on the first date, fucking sorry I given. So my main goal is like, let's see if I can twist your mind. Like that's about it.
yeah, I can imagine being on a date with you would be really.
Oh my god.
Oh, she read you.
I feel like you would like take me on like a mental journey.
Oh my god. I feel like everyone has this idea of
Is that a read? It wasn't a read.
No.
Why?
It should
Why
be.
is it It's normal. But I feel
A scalp
like
is torn.
a scalp is torn. But I feel like what was he saying?
Going on a date
Sometimes we
with
lost
you.
our train of thought.
Yeah,
Going on a date with you.
like on going on a date with you.
Yeah, I feel like people have this idea of how like I'm like, how was your day, sweetheart? But usually I'm like,
I don't think you would do that. I feel like you would take me on a mental journey.
In what way?
Like it just like you'd ask me all like even I remember when you came on Juicy Makes It, I was like, oh my god, this girl, there's no straight answer to a question and I loved it. I've never had anybody that I've ever interviewed like take me here, take me there. I was like, okay, I gotta keep up with her. Like I really
She's just
enjoyed
a quirky
that.
girl.
Yeah.
Quirky little girl.
Quirky girl. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
So is there ever a moment on a date where you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna
Let him hit.
let him
If
hit.
he's ugly,
Yeah.
annoying, racist, and says something
Oh my
really
God.
like, if you say something that just like, I can understand a little bit of sexism. Honestly, I can. Like, you're a dude in Malaysia. Like, I get it. I'm totally with the shits. I have a tolerance if I'm trying to fuck you because, like, you know what? Like, feminism is not gonna fuck me all day. Like, I'm just gonna say that. But like, if you just cross a line that literally makes me think that you're unattractive, I can't. Like, so I think it's just the attraction.
I would
Yeah.
not let him hit if he was rude to a waiter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service people. That's like,
Yeah.
bruh, my vagina
That's a
has
great
dried
rule.
up so hard. Has dried up so hard, like it has turned inside out. Like if you do that, if you're rude to people, I just can't take it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially service people.
Yeah. Service people.
Yeah, but I can't imagine any reason to be all that rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel sometimes like when I go on a date, like there's been times where I've gone and immediately I'm like, no, I'm not feeling this guy. And I
Yeah.
hate that feeling because then you don't want to be rude, so you just kind of stay the whole night. Right?
Yeah.
At least you go on the date.
Have you ever ditched a date like in the middle of the date?
Oh
No.
my.
Because she has.
I really wish Can you
She
tell
like
me how
ran
to do
the fuck
that?
out.
Just do it.
Just leave.
Just do it. Honestly.
So
Some people need to like be left. Like they need to learn that. Okay?
Yeah.
they need to be left
Humbled.
to turn right.
They need to be humbled. Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to be left to turn right.
That could be your new song.
She made me call her and say that I broke my leg.
Okay, this
so
guy,
funny.
like, he picked me up and it was fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, he did not look much like his pictures, but I was like, he's bringing me to Haidilao. I'm a happy
nice.
penguin. So I was sitting in there, like, he wasn't really talking that much either. Like, it just felt like him online and him in real life. Maybe it was nerves. It was just different. So we were talking, and then he just said something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like teetering on racism. And I just like was not feeling it anymore.
Yeah.
And then when we got into the mall to head to Haidilao, when he parked, he said something like it again, and I was like, okay, I really can't do this, and I don't even want to sit there because I can't talk to him. Because after he said that, I said something really snide back because like I'm not opposed.
You're not
to
going to
be.
control your mouth when he's being
I'm
rude.
not opposed to
yeah.
being rude. Yeah. So I texted her and I was like, Nisha, you have to get me out of this shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, pretend like you fell in the bathroom and call me. So like she called me, and by the way, she was acting the fuck up, and I was like,
Rent was due, mama. The Oscars were calling.
okay. Yeah. So I was like, oh my god. So I told him, I turned to him and I was like, hey, actually, you know, my friend fell, she's home alone. Like, I need to go help her. Because he picked me up from her place anyways. I was like, oh, okay. So I told her I was going to call a Grab. Honestly, it was rush hour, so I didn't even go back to hers. I went back to my other friend who lives in the area. But I called a Grab, and I was like, you know, we said bye. And I was like, okay, I'm going to wait, like, 3 hours and I'm gonna unmatch with him. The bitch immediately unmatched with me, and I was like, you know what?
I guess the acting was not convincing enough. Like,
But I was obviously like
You
shook,
think
but
he knew that it was a lie?
I know, yeah. I would know it was a lie as well, you know?
Yeah.
I'd be like, bring me with you when you go get
I'd
your
be like, oh
friend.
my god, you have to drive me to go pick up my friend with the broken leg. Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't think of that. But I also didn't want to be in the car with him on the way back.
Yeah,
so.
you were just so
my
done.
God.
Yeah.
That
But
was
he
so
sounded fucking
nervous.
nasty. I mean,
And how did you have to be like scared for her?
yeah.
Yeah. Also, he had a Liverpool tattoo. I can't. So, you know.
Oh my god.
And just at that, you should
Branded. He's branded.
It was a branded man. Like, so yeah,
my
when I
God.
left, I went on my profile and he had already unmatched with me, and I was like, I was a little bit like, oh, how could he? And then I was like, you know what, I'll give him that.
Sometimes you gotta give it to him.
I was like, bitch, you should be so fucking lucky I didn't sit through that dinner, because then you had to pay for it. Like, you know?
Yeah.
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 True.
Facts.
For me, it's always like it's a turn off for me if you're just so cocky for no reason. I don't understand why you're being cocky right now. We're trying to get to know each other, like it's a little bit weird
Like the
how
endless bragging.
yeah, like just how much they have, or like
Yeah.
talking
It's
about
just,
money
you
and all
So
that.
it's so cringe.
I really
like,
don't
The flex is unnecessary.
Yeah.
it's so cringe.
Because I actually like people who are like weirdos. Like that
Yeah.
that's just like, oh my god, you're so sexy to me right now. Like
Yeah.
picking your scalp, like doing little weird
I like going out with weirdos too.
I do like a man who's like a little bit cocky. It does kind of like, like the A$AP Rocky kind of vibe. But
Right.
like if you look like
Right.
A$AP Rocky, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
there's like a
Right.
balance.
The material has to match.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
You know? Like that, you have to walk the talk,
Right.
basically.
It can be a Shopee purchase.
So do you guys believe in pick me girls? I think it's real.
yeah.
I think it's real.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I
You know
mean, I
Just
do too.
Pearly Things? Do you know her?
No.
She's like this. She's like the single woman like that is in the manosphere. You know what the manosphere
Yes.
is, right? The alpha grind set.
Of course.
So,
the
like,
Andrew Tate worshippers.
Bro, like, but I think she's a grifter. Like, I think her whole personality is a grift.
Okay.
None
But-
of these words are in the Bible, by the way. Just want to point that out.
But I think she's just doing it for like the money and the views. Because she fully said she was on the H3 podcast like recently.
Oh.
Yeah, she fully said that she wants to ban divorce, and that women should stay in marriages like even if they're unhappy. It's like,
What's her reasoning?
girl, she's like, oh, because like it's just ruining the sanctity of marriage.
Divorce?
Yeah.
It's so funny because like capitalism came out with the sanctity of marriage.
Yeah.
Because marriage was a business anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But she got destroyed on the podcast. It was amazing.
On the H3 podcast.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that they're both Ethan and Hila.
Yeah.
Hila are both pretty woke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan like went in on her. It was
Yeah, he's
so
actually
embarrassing.
not bad. Like, he can be
Yeah.
a bit of a dick,
Yeah.
but he's okay.
Yeah. I find him entertaining.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
their podcast is like popping.
They're so good. Like, I'm like a loyal like.
Same. Like, I was
you know,
obsessed
watcher.
with frenemies. I even have a frenemies
Oh
merch.
my God,
Same.
Bitch, because like frenemies would come out on like Sunday nights, I think, or
And
Monday
during the
nights.
pandemic,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, so we were both unemployed, feeling our oats, like staying up until God knows what time. We would like do crazy shit like, oh my God, frenemies is gonna upload. Let's go make onion rings.
We made
At
onion rings at like
4
3 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then watch frenemies. After that, we would go to bed and we would spend 3 hours discussing. Like,
Me and my sister, we did the same
Yeah.
thing. I got the merch. I have the like hoodie.
What? Oh my god.
bitch, you can sell that in the future.
My
Like,
sister lives in LA, so she got it for me. Like the sweater.
Yeah. I wanted that so bad.
oh my God.
Oh my god, I really missed frenemies.
It was just like
It
Trisha
was
Paytas
so
is my
good.
problematic fave. Like I love.
Oh, I love her.
Oh my God, I don't even have a problematic fave. Every one of my faves are problematic. Like, it's just something about them. If you think of
Yeah.
them in theory as like not real people.
She's not a real person.
Yeah, as long as
Yeah.
you're not a politician or someone that like actually.
Yeah, what is she even doing? What is she? She's
She
just
is
doing her
she's
thing.
just being herself.
Yeah.
She's just being
And
With
herself.
her little baby Malibu Barbie.
Malibu Barbie.
Oh my god, but she was like destined to be a mother. Like I've never seen her so happy.
I was so happy for
I'm
her.
so
when she
happy
was
for her.
born.
I was really happy when she met Moses.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But like the drama with the frenemies.
Yeah.
When the frenemies breakup happened, I was actually like depressed for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so fucking. You know, I still haven't watched that last episode because I don't want to deal with it.
I always do a rewatch. I never watched it last time. One time it just broke my heart. And I
Yeah.
just, like, there's just one moment where she flips it. I'm like, that's it. That was the end. It never came
Yeah.
back.
Oh my God, I think but my favorite one where they fought was the pizza one when they were all dressed up in Christmas stuff.
Which is like, you're a cuck.
Yeah. You're a cuck. I don't want to be here anymore.
And then Moses comes back and takes
Yeah.
He's a real man. He
Yeah.
knows. After a fight like that, you need pizza.
I
Yeah.
find it so funny how I have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, what?
Now Mara's having
I know
her-
Trisha Paytas, but like,
I'm
and
just-
she's fun or whatever. But I feel like now I don't know if I'm getting old or whatever. But like, again, I hate this because it's like we're talking about pick me girls, right? The minute if you're not like, I don't know, saying what other people are saying, you could kind of come across as pick me girl too, which is kind of annoying. But at this moment, I don't really watch.
You're just not
I
chronically
don't
online,
think,
girl.
I don't
Yeah,
think you're
like,
a
I'm
pick me
just
girl for
not.
not watching frenemies though.
Like-
You're not.
Yeah, like
Like I consume content like insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I am the opposite. I feel like it's too much for me. I just feel like it's too much for me.
I would definitely think something like frenemies would be a lot.
But it's funny how when I was single, I was on the YouTube rabbit hole. Like anything. Give me anything. I was loving PewDiePie's. Like I was watching a lot of different like YouTubers vlogging or whatever. But
Yeah.
like then I'm like, oh my God, like I can't keep up. It's so vast and it's just so many different news. I'm just like, oh my God, no, I need to like sort my problems. I don't want to hear other people's problems.
I think YouTube is still like one of the platforms that's the hardest to break through.
Yeah.
Like,
I completely agree.
yeah, from the start.
No, and also because like definitely the people who watch YouTube the most are men. So you have to kind of appeal to a male audience. So it's a little bit difficult if you're putting out like girlier content.
I think if you're definitely in podcast YouTube, it's like that.
Yeah.
Because like girls, they want to watch video essays.
That's just such a girly thing to do.
Literally, podcast boyfriend, video essay girlfriend. Like that is the ideal mix.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But like, not gonna lie, I get it. I'm so into video essays too.
yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm like obsessed. Like,
She sees a 3-hour video essay and she's like, keep that for a special day.
no, literally, I would see like
3 hours.
there was this one YouTuber that did like a 6-hour retrospective of iCarly. I was rubbing my hands like Birdman. I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna start like let this shit play while I cook, while I clean, like literally just be doing anything. And mind you, while that's playing, I'm playing Candy Crush on my phone. I'm like insane.
Like like our attention span these days.
Oh my
we do
God.
multiple. Even like I saw on TikTok recently, like you can like up the playback speed.
Yeah.
So you can watch. You know,
Yeah.
some people post like long
Yeah.
cooking videos. You can watch it double speed.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yes, you can.
You know what? Like, this is so funny because, like, my husband does the same thing. And it's so funny how, like, I'll be in the shower and, like, people in podcast speaking so fast. You know? You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just like, wow, like, how can you do that? Like, it's so fast. Like,
Yeah.
what are they even saying? Like, you know? But, yeah, I think... But I think I figured out that I'm just not... I can't consume too much content. I get so overwhelmed and like, oh my God, I see animals, like rescuing animals, and then like some people die, or like, oh my God, the accident. Like, I can't. It's
Definitely.
oh my God, it's too much for me. But I agree, it's definitely entertaining. I'm not saying like I'm not always on my phone. Oh no, I'm always on my phone. But it's like it's always about what I'm interested in that moment.
Yeah.
You know, like random thoughts or whatever. I was just Google like ChatGPT or something like that, or like go on YouTube and like I'm interested about this thing. I want to know more, but I don't want the platforms to give it to me. I want to choose what I want to know about. You know what I mean?
For me, it could be literally anything. Like, I used to watch doll painting videos.
Did you see the one where they turned like a
satisfying.
highball egg into Beyonce?
Oh my God, yeah.
It's so good.
I love shit like that. Like, I used to watch these men who would go into the forest and build shelters from scratch, like with primitive technology. Like, I love shit like that. Shit that are mindless and
My
like,
favorite thing right now is that girl that builds like a landscape out of stickers.
oh my God, yeah.
You know that sticker tape of like road and shit?
Yeah.
She collects a bunch of it.
Wow.
She made like a farm.
That's
Dude,
Wow.
it looked like legit. I was
Scrapbooking.
like, oh my God, I would pay money to go to the Louvre and look at this.
Some stickers.
Yeah, some fucking stickers.
Oh my God, she walks into the Louvre and she's like, Mona Lisa, fuck that. I want to see them stickers.
Modern day Salvatore Dali, bitch. Oh my God.
Love it. Have you guys had any pick me moments where you will pick me yourself?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
probably
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to fake like liking football for guys. Obviously, I'd be like, "Oh my God, yeah, that's totally offside, right?"
Yeah, yellow card.
Oh my God. Okay, she slayed with the yellow card.
I really don't understand football. I mean, it's just like
Yeah.
cute to watch. The guys are pretty hot.
I mean, sometimes when my boyfriend would watch football, me and Joe would just like sit there and be like, "Oh, he's hot. Oh, he's hot."
Honestly, I actually predicted, I think this was in 2018.
World Cup.
2018 or 2017, who the World Cup winner was just based on how hot they were.
Yeah.
the hotter they are.
France, they fucking won. I was like, oh my God, they got the sexiest. They're gonna win.
Yeah.
I am the octopus this year. This pussy's the octopus.
Oh my God, the octopus died. R.I.P.
Have you had any big
Of course, of course.
Oh, like what you
remember
do?
I just like always would be like, I'm so cool. Like, I
Right.
just don't care. Like,
Okay,
I would
that's
do that a
harmless.
lot.
Yeah.
But no,
That's
I wouldn't like. I wouldn't like tear another girl down. If I
Yeah.
find that like that's too far.
Right.
I'm not ashamed to admit, like, I've had moments that I'm not proud of myself where I have torn someone down to make myself feel more pick me. But I think it's like better to just like go through that and then admit to it later. I hate people
Yeah.
who like,
100%.
because I had so
100%.
many people from high school that like switched up on me, and like they used to be just, I'm not gonna call them terrible people. People are people, but they were really, they weren't exactly the most respectful when it came to like race, saying like the N-word, which is like fine. We live in Malaysia, we're not living in America, okay, fine. But like
Ignorant.
they are so different now, and they do not even associate or recognize the person that they were before.
Yeah.
And I think it's better for you to like recognize that you were that before, admit to it, because I've even said on like another podcast, like, yeah, I was a kid, I fucking said the N-word, but like I'll admit to it.
Yeah.
And then you won't do it anymore.
Yeah, and I'm saying that I'm different,
Exactly.
you know? Like, and if you're gonna be a person that like wants to be hung
They'd
up
be like
on it.
so woke,
Yeah.
but then not admit that you were not that woke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
also if you want to be a person that's hung up on the fact that I did that when I was in high school, okay, sure, that's your right.
Yeah.
But I think it's just better to like, if you were picking girl, everyone was, it's fine.
And
Yeah, it's absolutely fine.
But
It's
look back
like-
on it and don't be scared to say it and laugh.
Yeah, exactly. Like
Because a lot of
reflect.
people actually appreciate that.
I'm just thinking my pick me behavior is like I would always be like, I don't even like fuck with Taylor Swift. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's not true. I listened to like until her like 19 whatever, then all the album before that I knew all the words.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had a moment in like high school where I was like, I hate pink. Ew, that's such a girly color. Yeah. You know, like my sister, like she's like me, but like a little bit more insane. She was like, oh my God, I never had a moment where I hated pink. I'm not a misogynist like you. And I was like, shut up. I was like the political, like, you know, like the environment was different back then. You know, like we didn't know about pick me girls.
It
We
was
didn't know.
cooler to be a pick-me girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like how it's so cool to be woke now.
Yeah.
But it's just, I think it's nice that we can identify that and say, yo, girls, let's not do that to each other.
Yeah.
Like back then, like that's all we had.
Yeah.
I think if you've gone through like the shit of it, when you get out to the thick of it, you know, like when you get out of that, you kind of like have a bit more sympathy when you act or talk towards like people who are going through that. Because actually, if you're talking to people who are like pygmies or people who are like, you know, just being very ignorant, and you talk to them in a way that actually most young youth woke people, which we used to be, very aggressive, the way that we used to talk to them and try to combat them and teach them and you should know better. They're not going to want to accept it or even hear you out.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you come through with like, if they deserve it. I'm not saying that you should go up to every single like racist person and try to reason with them, because don't. But like, if you can feel that this person like just doesn't know better.
Yeah.
Like truly doesn't know better, and you truly have the interest and the care to tell them.
Yeah.
Like your parents
just
or whatever.
Because I feel like sometimes when you see people behave in a way that's like pick me, like I used to also be someone who'd be like, I really want to be like the most sexual person in the room. I want everyone to think of me as the most sexy, the most fuckable. And so like sometimes when I see people act like that now, I can feel a bit triggered because I almost feel shame because I know that was me. But then you have to approach those people with compassion because you know exactly how it feels to be there.
Yeah, I remember like I felt like a pygmy when it was the year of like the first year I just stopped wearing bra and I felt like I was cooler than everyone.
But not gonna lie, like, after I started hanging out with her, I used to not wear a bra, but like would make sure that it's tight so that the clothes would like kind of support me.
Yeah.
But after I had started hanging out with her, I would start wearing like, because right now I'm not even wearing a bra.
Yeah.
And I would start like doing that more, and I'd be like, so what?
Let
Like I'm
loose,
being more natural. Because like when I was a kid, I would, or not a kid, but like when I was in like college, I would be like, okay, if I'm not wearing a bra, my boobs still need to be perky and like rock hard, you know? And then it needs to always be under like a cold room.
That's me right now because I'm not wearing a bra. I am taped out before.
I wish I could just like not wear a bra, but my boobs will fall down to my knees, like, and give myself a black eye. Like,
but
you know?
again, like Joe said, like certain tops, I think you can kind of like
Tight.
work,
If that's
work with
And
it.
also like you really have to mentally just like accept the natural looking state of your boobs, because it was hard for me too. But I also liked because with my friends, I admire like certain things in the way that they are, and also the way that they dress adds to it. You're welcome. And I like when I started being friends with Mairak, I was like, I love how carefree it is. And you know what part of carefree she is? There ain't no underwire. She never wears any, like she's always coming in bee stingers.
So true.
I am so jealous. I
like
love
nipples
it.
sharp as knives.
I think it's so cute and so hot. to
Yeah,
have
exactly.
nipples out.
Yeah.
And it's like, I also understand like having big boobs. Obviously, like right now, I do know that I do not have the biggest boobs in the room, but I get it. Standing next to her, I feel like, just a big boob. But like I had to get through that to be
No.
like, okay, how does it feel like? But now that I'm there, I'm at a point where like I don't wear a bra sometimes, and it's like I'll just wear those like little boob hats, you know, like the skin colored one, and I'll go out with a t-shirt on, and my boobs are way lower, but I'm like, oh my god, but I don't know, something about this makes me feel pretty.
Yeah, because that's your body.
But it took a while. It took a while.
It's like big or small, it's so natural, and I think that's very attractive.
Yeah, and I think that's like the payoff. Like if you have really big boobs, they're not going to be up by your chin. They're going to they're going to sag. That's natural.
They're gonna go down to your knees.
They
And
are.
I feel like we need to have a conversation about like body neutrality as well. Like you don't have to fucking love your body to like be confident. You know, you just need to be okay with it. You need to just accept
Sometimes,
it.
and like accepting and hating and accepting. It's like
What?
it goes hand in hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hating and
Accepting
accepting.
and
It's like
hating
on
it
some
at the
days it's
same
hate, on
time.
some days accept, but we sit in
Yeah.
that level of
Yeah, because
neutrality.
honestly, that whole saying about like, oh, bullying works, it actually like works on yourself as well because you're your biggest bully.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you being more critical of yourself actually drives you to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I'm not
Sometimes.
saying just hate yourself all the time.
No, but it's also like I heard somebody say this the other day. It's like this is just your skin suit. This is just what you were given, and then there's you. And in order for you to do anything, you just exist in this body.
Yeah.
It's not that serious.
Yeah.
Like, it's just it's just
Another thing is body hair. Like I remember the time when everyone was shaving.
Oh,
Like
yes,
I was so sick of that, you know. And I remember like in school I was in the swimming team and like boys would laugh at how hairy my legs was because you were shaving. I mean, what do you expect? It's gonna grow like thicker and like curlier. But then I'm just like, okay, but like, can I not? And then you just stop caring. Like at least me, like I stopped caring about that. But
Also, you're only hairless when you're a fucking infant. Like, it's kind of sick that men are like, I want you to be hairless and, you know, infant-like.
I also
mama.
would say that like I've never met a man who cared about like hair.
Yeah, like, the real men, they don't give a fuck about
they don't
that shit like
care.
that.
They
Yeah.
don't even care about your boob size. Okay.
They don't even care if your boobs are gonna hit the floor. because
Yeah, for real.
I hate, like, I think this is the older generation because my mom would always tell me from her experiences with like dudes. But honestly, I hate it when a guy expects you to shave in certain areas and then, oh my god, I can't stand a man's armpit hair. And if it looks unruly and you're coming up to me asking me to look like a fucking Barbie doll,
Like a baby.
you also need to like get that shit taken care
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, it goes two ways.
I
It goes
hate
two ways.
like when you
Yeah.
open up and it's literally a terrarium. I don't fuck with that shit.
There's like an ecosystem building.
Yeah.
Literally, when I meet a man who has armpit hair like that, I'm like, when we get together, that shit's going away.
Like shaved, like nothing.
You're gonna do something.
Oh,
about
so
it.
you like hairless armpits on
Yes.
guys?
I actually like guys
Oh,
when I can
interesting.
see like I want them to be a Ken doll too. Like I like that. Because I fucked with this guy who literally waxed, and I was like, you know what? I can see everything. After I go ham,
It's all
like
straight there.
I go pound town on this with my mouth, there will be no pubes in my teeth, and that would be amazing.
I kind of like a little hair.
Same.
That's just
Same.
me.
Same.
I don't care, to be honest. I
Yeah.
just don't
I
care
don't
at all.
mind
No, I love
I
it.
don't mind. I don't love it,
Let's get this straight. I love
I
it.
don't love it, but I met the Ken doll and I love him. Yeah.
After you've seen the candle, you can't go
Yeah.
back.
Also, I feel like when you shave, it actually makes your dick look bigger because the black against
that's
the
true.
white, and if the white is, you know, it's just like color theory.
Color theory. Apply color theory to your pubes.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any icks, like any random icks, like really like out there?
Slippers.
If
Yeah.
she said slippers, then like
She silenced us.
Yeah, slippers. Like I can't fucking stand slippers because
The
like
feet?
yeah, like I just don't want to see your toes. Like I don't know, like it's just a thing. Like I remember because when I was in law school, I used to dress the fuck up. Like literally wake up 5 a.m. and like you would never catch me slipping except for that 1 year. But anyways, like, you know, I would dress up and whenever I see a man walk in with his fucking slides, it just pisses me off. Like I don't know why, like it just like irks me. And I feel like it's kind of harmless, whatever, but sometimes I'd be like, you know, there was this guy who kind of like came into our friend group. Like he was like a rando before, so he didn't look like any of us. So he was very like, he used to like stare at us from afar and call us the scary table. But like when he became friends with us, he was like, oh my god, do you have any comments on what, you know, how I should dress, because you guys dress really well? And I was like, there's the fucking slippers immediately. The next day he came with shoes.
I would rather them wear slides than like slippers.
Like the,
Yeah.
you know,
I agree.
The tall
I agree.
slippers.
I agree.
Yeah.
What about you? Any random mix?
I have so many. Like sometimes I'll just text them like things that I just like. You guys, you know what I don't like? Like
If
that's
you
like
hang out with her a day, she'd tell you like 3 to 5 icks
Yeah.
Each day.
Yeah.
every time you meet her.
I think what used to be an ick to me was like Singaporean accents, but now I'm like high-key like a stan, like, in theory. I don't know about like in real life. Because I don't know. I don't think I could get down with it. But I love like just hearing the way, like, I'm Chinese, I can say this. I love hearing in an anthropological way. I love hearing the way Chinese people like interact in society. Like when they say throw, they say tro.
Tro.
Mama, tro.
Wow.
Tro.
Tro.
Like,
Love
it does something to me. I'm
It's
just
kind
like,
of Malaysian too.
yeah, it's like a Chinese thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, tro. I'm like, oh, tro.
Tro.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the TikTok? Or like basically like a lot of Africans are like,
Nigerian accent.
yeah, they're saying like Singaporean accent sounds like Nigerian accents,
but
and
when
it's so
Yeah,
true.
when you hear it side by side, you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's so true.
Oh my god. It's
And
just
it's so funny because both black people and Chinese people love Hennessy. And I've been saying, because Chinese people are always so racist to them, and I'm like, who is Hennessy marketing to? Both of y'all. You have so much in common right now.
Do you have it?
I'm trying to think. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I definitely have.
It doesn't have to be logical as well, right? Because it's just
Right? I can't even think of
I
mine.
can't think of any.
Oh,
right
I
now.
remember one of yours. You hate when a man has like
Oh my
spit
god,
at the
that
end
one.
of their mouth.
Oh my
Let's
god!
repeat that.
When they're
Let's
fucking.
repeat that.
Hate that.
Yeah.
Say that again.
Yeah.
So she used to tell us like she hates it when a man talks and like the saliva just like sitting
Yeah, it
In the
pulls.
corners, in the
while
corners.
she's talking. I absolutely agree because sort
Yeah.
yourself out. Do this.
That is literally
Like,
like if I go out
it's
with
not that
somebody, that's one of the things that tells me we're not fucking tonight. Or,
Oh my God.
You're not gonna see me. I'm gonna erase my existence from this earth.
Yeah.
You will be like, did she even exist? It will be taken.
Was that a dream?
Taken 3. The re-up.
No,
Okay.
but I agree that that's that. I
Yeah.
cannot.
Yeah.
Though I saw, you know, Whitney Cumming, the podcaster. She
Yeah.
like famously has an ick that she was in love with this man, and then he tripped in front of her.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, a very common ick, the face that guys make before they kiss you. Oh my god, they make this fucking face. They look constipated.
insane.
Like they're like, get the fuck away from me.
Wait, I never noticed that.
You will notice it after this.
I feel like
You
girls
will
come in
notice
with
it.
a bit of a smile.
Yeah.
And they get close and then they kiss you, but men are like,
Like it's so gross.
It is crawling right now. Oh my
I
god.
never noticed that.
The fucking
just close
face.
your eyes so you never do.
No, because
Seriously.
usually when guys are kissing, I'm like,
Yeah, that's a. It's an ick, but it's also like I gotta get through that, you know, because
Yeah.
I want the kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my god, be like. Oh my god, now that you have bangs, you can use it to hide. You're like,
Okay, I'm
hold up,
sorry.
hold up. And it's like, oh, you want to kiss me? Okay, go ahead. That's why I have bangs. Hides everything.
Like hide everything. I just got my bangs recently, and like I'm a new woman. Everything's changed for me.
Oh my god, but then when you're going to grow it out, you're like, it's the worst decision I made in my entire life.
I mean, there was a moment where like I'm gonna cry when she cut my hair.
You know why? Because like,
Real as fuck.
hairstylists in Malaysia, they like to cut it like a little bit shorter so that they're like, it's okay so that it'll grow out. And I'm
Oh
just
my
like,
God.
what if I want to look cut now? What
Yeah.
then?
Yeah.
What then, Nancy?
I like the longer look because I want
Yeah.
to cover my eyes.
I love your
Yeah.
bangs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So any other icks? Anything you can think of? I literally can't think of anything.
I think like, oh my god, me same actually, but I feel like damp towels. If I see someone just finish their shower and they probably had a shower before that or something and the towel is still damp and they use it,
again.
yeah, that kind of aches me.
That's
that kind of aches
disgusting.
me. You know? It's like, why? You're not
I
gonna
did not think
dry.
of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, probably high-waisted jeans at the moment.
Men?
Tell me about it. Not in men, but like
Oh, on people.
In general?
in general.
That's very fatphobic. Personally. That's extremely fatphobic.
Wow, and I'm skinny. My guy.
As a member of the high-waisted jeans community.
I feel like no, it's not like I hate it. It's just how you
I
style
think she's
it.
thinking of
But then
one
not
person.
too high.
I'm
up.
definitely
Yeah.
thinking of one person right now.
Do not
so-
say that name.
No, I won't. I won't.
All right, so before we end, because this is just, I mean, we could go on forever,
Right.
right? We're gonna do a little smash or pass. So let's take a second.
Oh my
to
god, I'm
pass
so
to
fucking
that.
excited for
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
God, I hope she pulls out like Nosferatu or something. Smash all the way.
Who even is that?
Oh, that you know SpongeBob when he had that weird guy standing in the hallway, bald.
Nosferatu!
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm so excited.
Little fancy.
Speak about it.
Okay.
This is so much fun, you guys.
I'm
Yeah, it's so much fun.
We
I
should
feel
do
like
this
we could
more
talk
often.
forever.
Yeah.
Come here.
Can never plead the fifth. I love chit-chatting.
Yeah. Can never play the fifth at
Same,
all.
I can never shut up. Like sometimes when I'm drunk, I'm like, I need to shut the fuck up. Because like I'm bad when I'm sober, but when I'm drunk, I won't stop. And like I was hanging out with my friend's boyfriend, and I just know him a few times, and I like him. Like, but you know, I'm gonna talk about his shit. He's my
Yeah,
friend's
yeah.
boy. And I told him when I walked in, I was like, I'm so sorry, I'm fucking drunk, I can't control my mouth, so just don't take me back.
Real.
Okay, go through them slowly, and then if there's any that you guys don't know, we'll pull up a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, bro, rolling, eh?
Okay, go.
Okay.
Okay, Henry Golding.
Oh, girl. So
Oh my
hard.
god, till the walls stink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toe curling,
He
mama.
can't act to save his life, but like, mama, you
She
don't get
is
to act for what I
so
got.
fucking
for what I got
hot.
in store.
It's the opposite for me.
Oh no, Henry
No.
Golding, really?
No.
Why?
No thanks.
So
Like,
romantic.
politely, no thanks.
Polite. No, with
You
a
know?
heart.
No.
What's your reasoning?
There's no reason. It's like...
Not for her.
I don't-
Not your
yeah,
type.
just
Not
not
your
for
type.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
not for me.
Prince Eric.
Oh, from Area.
From-
the
from-
new Area.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
Wait, I need to see a
Can you
picture.
put up a picture of him?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but...
The cartoon one?
Oh, I mean, yeah, the cartoon one. The
The
new
cartoon one, no. I don't know. I feel like
He's a little gay.
his job
A little
was
flirty.
he was a fine ass girl. His job was to make Ariel look better. You know?
I mean, even the one in the live action, like at first when I saw him, I was like, he's okay. But then his little dimple, it just grew on me. And I was like, I'm in love. I'm in the little smile. I was like, I cried.
Yeah, no.
No?
But he's cute. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, I'll smash.
Oh my god. I'm like a very loose girl. Not gonna lie.
It's the dimples for me.
The dimples are
It's
so
the dimples for
You
me.
got anyone with a
cute.
shaved head in there? Because she will just smash it.
Really? You
To
like
the
a
ends
bald
of the
man?
earth.
I love shaved head. Like shaved
Not full
heads.
Yeah.
bald.
Oh, but like
Yeah.
a bun.
Yeah.
I agree.
If they have,
Eric is currently
if they have girl, all day. All day. Till the walls stink.
So the next one's Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, girl.
my God,
yes.
Smash.
No, not
Smash.
for me. Not
She's
for
very-
me.
She's so hot.
I'd scissor the fuck out
Oh
of
my
her.
god, I was like watching like old videos of her of like
Oh.
went back in the 90s.
Yeah.
She is so sexy.
So sexy,
Yeah.
yeah.
My
I mean, she
bisexual
was
ass.
Miss Malaysia and a ballerina.
Yeah,
so
she's so
Yeah.
I know what
hot.
ballerinas do.
Smash, smash,
Ooh.
smash.
Respectfully,
Smash.
that's it.
Respectfully smash.
Smash.
Respectfully pass.
I would take
I
her
wanna
out
I wanna
first.
be her baby girl.
Same.
I
Yeah.
would take her out first, so respectfully.
You treat
Yeah.
her nice.
Yeah.
I want to give her a massage.
I'd pay for the date first.
Lee Chong Wei.
Girl. What the fuck?
Not
Be
if,
so serious
not
right
if
now.
I was blind with no legs. I'm sorry.
That's a pass.
No. Disrespectfully.
You know what? For money, I probably would.
Did
but-
Oh yeah, okay. You put up
For
the
the
money. Okay.
Amir, oh no.
Do you guys know who that is?
Oh my god, the guy from
Is it the
The one from the.
I need to see
I think he's
I'm
so
the
sorry,
cringy
but
guy
Yes.
from Project High Council.
Yeah.
Okay. He was cute for a moment, but pass.
I think
Sorry.
I haven't heard him speak much, but he's so young too. But like,
I would jerk him
Okay.
off though. Oh wait, he's still young. I'm sorry.
no, he's
I
he's
won't.
legal.
Okay.
He's
You will pull the patch.
Okay.
You will pull the
He's
patch.
Yeah. Oh my god. If he's not legal, I won't pull
He
the
is cringy because he's kind of like, I'm so bad, but like,
I just can't stand it.
oh, I
can't
haven't
stand
seen
it.
him on TikTok.
No, because literally you could be like the sexiest man in the fucking planet. The moment you make me cringe, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
Fair.
I can't pass.
Only me.
Yes.
Next one's Kyrie Jamaluddin.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I can change him.
Not gonna lie.
I can change him. I can change him.
Not gonna lie. The salt and pepper hair. Ooh!
Oh.
Oh my god, you know how he looks horrible
on.
after the pandemic? He looks
Oh,
sexier
I
to me.
love it.
He looks sexier to me. Yeah.
So attractive and so good.
Literally, I can change him, you guys. Like,
I believe
can.
in you.
Oh my god, literally, I remember she was like, oh my god, I know we shouldn't vote for him, but he's so sexy. I'm like, this is why they didn't want to give women the voting rights. Okay? They're gonna take away our rights.
Vote based on who's the hottest candidate.
Yeah.
He's definitely attractive.
He's so
His
hot.
smile
He's
and
so
it's
hot.
Just, come on.
I did not vote
Tall,
for
dark,
him,
and handsome.
Good.
But
Yeah.
I would give him head like nobody's business.
Hold the patch.
Relation
When I
back.
found out his wife was Chinese, I'm like, you like Chinese girls? Whenever I find my faves are into Asian girls, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this.
Mario.
Like Mario Kart Mario.
Mario.
Mario from Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Wait, not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, Smash!
Not gonna lie, Smash.
Smash, yeah!
Oh my god, the leaps and bounds he's done for Peach.
Exactly.
Okay, change my mind. The way he treats this woman.
Smash.
I haven't even given him an inch of pussy.
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. Bowser literally copped a feel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Fully.
he's very athletic.
And then
so,
no, he doesn't have a mustache. Luigi has a mustache.
yeah.
He does have a mustache.
No, both of them
Both
has
of
a
them do.
mustache.
both of them, both of them.
He's just like a crip. Well, he's a blood. He's a blood.
And I love me a short king.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'll fuck anything.
Next one's Luigi.
Luigi.
I don't know. I don't even think
Just
Luigi would
not.
want
Just not. I feel like I'm a Mario girl.
I think we have
Same,
like it's
actually.
not right
So,
to fuck besties, you
Yeah.
know?
Are they brothers?
Aren't they brothers?
Oh, brothers, yeah.
Oh my god, it's not right to fuck brothers. Well, I didn't know. I mean, okay, they were twin brothers. I did know at the
How
time,
could
but
you
like
not know?
they didn't know. No, they knew they were brothers. They just didn't know. I knew both of them.
Okay, next one.
The Michelin Man.
Jesus Christ. Why?
He's bald.
He is bald.
A little thick.
You know what?
Yeah.
I have like a really good feeling that he knows how to finger well, and I think that's good.
Period.
with me.
And he's ripped for her pleasure.
Yeah, ripped for her pleasure.
And I just want to cuddle.
Yeah, he looks like he's a bear.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, but he looks like he always skipped leg day. It's like sheep, like, you know, like a
Oh,
triangle.
Smash.
Woody from Toy Story.
Oh my god.
No, I was a buzz girl.
Yeah.
Woody from
This is so
I like-
funny.
I like a cowboy.
Snake in my boot.
I
Yeah.
love a cowboy. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Yes,
Oh,
man.
pass.
Smash.
I would
But
fuck
But
both
you have a
people.
buzz like yeah?
Yeah, but I would fuck Tom Hanks.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Tom Hanks is cute.
Yeah, I would too. Even now, at this age.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
I'd be
so,
like,
he seems
Jedi.
nice. Jedi.
I love Tom Hanks. I love Tom Hanks until like it was such a big deal when he announced how he got COVID. Like
With
shut
his
the fuck-
wife.
Yeah, but like okay.
Oh my god, literally everybody
yeah.
thought that it was the end of the world.
Yeah,
People
it
were
was
like,
an-
Tom Hanks has COVID. I'm like, shut up.
It's like,
I was
alright,
just thinking,
yeah.
do you watch Trixie and Katya's podcast?
Yes, of
Bald and
course.
beautiful.
You know when Trixie was like, wherever I was going, I was running. That's what I would tell Tom Hanks when I'm trying to fuck him. Wherever I was going, I was running. But okay, that's an ick for me if somebody like purposefully says like, oh my god, Forrest Gump is like, so overrated. It's such a good movie.
It's not overrated.
Yeah, it's such
incredible.
a good movie.
Incredible.
Michael Cera.
Oh, Smash.
I knew it. I knew you would say smash it is.
You know what? She was talking about how much she like finds him attractive, and I was like, he looks like the snake from Jungle Book. Exactly. He looks exactly like the snake from Jungle Book.
He just
The one that hypnotizes you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I wouldn't just smash. I feel like he might be the one.
You married.
Yeah, I get what you
I
mean.
think like him and
I
Pete
agree.
Davidson are cut from the same cloth.
Excuse me, how dare you take your dirty little whore mouth out? Dirty little whore mouth out. Pete Davidson has done war crimes.
He is a war criminal.
He really
I'll-
Literally the Rose effect, where like every time she takes a picture with someone, they break up with like their significant other. She was created to stop Pete Davidson.
Yep.
Okay, the
Pete
government.
Davidson really is a menace.
He is.
Yeah.
I can't stand that man.
I can't. I
He
don't
kept
get the vibe.
talking about how like his dad died or whatever, right?
Honestly, I'm an
died
orphan
in
too.
9/11.
Relax.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Like, you're not that special.
But what was that again? Michael
Cera.
Yeah, smash for me.
Pass
yeah,
for
it's
me.
not bad.
Spouse.
I feel like
like
a
he's
skinny boy,
packing.
but like yeah, he definitely is.
Like a
Yeah, he does look like
yeah,
he has a horse cock.
he definitely does.
Moira Rose from
Schitt's Creek.
Moira Rose. The mom? Smash.
Trash.
I fucking
to see the
love
picture.
her. I fucking love her.
I have to see the picture.
I think you'd love it, and you
She
love
is
her.
so
With her
mother.
wigs?
Like, she
I wanna
is
use the
so
wig.
mother. Like, so kind, so mother. I love her.
When she didn't know how to fold cheese.
Yeah. Oh my god, she is so funny.
Oh, jeez.
Thank you.
She has like a
Oh, okay, I
come
know her
on.
cut.
Yeah, she's so kind.
Gosh.
Love her.
She was like,
She's
she
actually
was
a
like
lot
my
of shows.
idol when she was in what Dalmatians, I think, when I was like a kid. She was
No,
in
that's
Dalmatians.
Glenn
right?
Close.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Glenn Close.
I got it wrong.
but similar vibe.
Yeah.
Chriselle from Selling Sunset.
Yes! Smash!
She
Smash!
is so fucking
And now
sexy.
she's in the
Smash.
gay
Come
era.
on.
Yeah,
Such
I
a
would
vibe.
Come
love
on.
that
Fucking
woman.
god.
Come on.
Chriselle is the most gorgeous white woman I've
She
ever seen in
is.
my life,
She
besides
is.
Anya
She's
Taylor-Joy.
funny.
And
Like-
you know what? That is one of the reasons why Christine was so against. I'm Team Christine because I love
Yeah,
like
I love
I
Christine
love
Queen.
Christine.
I love an insane person from afar. But like that is definitely one of the reasons why she hated on Chriselle.
Yeah,
Because she was so fucking hot.
yeah,
So hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Christine
beautiful.
was basically 50%, like 80% forehead. Like,
yeah.
yeah, she was like real. And Chriselle was like,
Dresses like a Jamaican.
yeah, just like a Jamaican uncle out here.
Quite
and
literally,
Chriselle.
actually,
Yeah.
if you think about it. That was spot on when they said that to me.
Siti Nurhaliza.
Smash.
Really?
Smash.
Yeah, smash.
For me.
Back then,
Smash.
she was so sexy.
She was so,
Yeah.
so sexy. And you
Yeah.
know what? She still is.
Yeah, she still is.
She looks like a
still
doll.
is.
Yeah.
They should definitely make like a doll of her, not a Barbie, but like exactly a doll.
Like
'Cause,
one of those porcelain dolls.
actually like a Bratz. She
Yeah.
would make
Yeah.
like a Bratz.
She's
Okay,
really,
that's
really
the
pretty.
size, yeah.
She's really, really pretty.
Yeah.
Dato.
Dato.
That's
Yeah.
Dato.
Amber Chia.
She's like the Miss Universe. No,
I think I remember.
I've heard the name, but
She's like a
cannot
super
remember
hot
how she looks
lady.
I can't remember how she looks like either.
Yeah. I know she has a lot of like things that are like
She
branded.
does like a catwalking, like
Fast.
pass.
Yeah.
Smash, I
Smash.
think. I'm just really horny. So,
We know Nisha.
anyways.
Nicole David.
Ooh, smash.
Smash.
Smash. I love an athlete.
Yeah.
When
That's
I
not Lee
think-
Chong Wei.
Smash.
When
I
I,
mean,
think
the hands, the forearms.
Yeah. Oh
Remember
my
Chong
god.
Wei versus Lindan? Lindan is too sexy for me not to betray my country.
Yeah.
When it was Lee Chong Wei versus
I know.
Lindan, I was Lindan all the fucking way.
He was so hot. He was so
He
hot.
was.
So
He was.
sexy, like, and then I was also like, my mom told me like, if you don't root for Lindan, they're gonna send him to a concentration camp if he loses. And I'm like, that's not. She's like, yes, all the Olympic athletes that they lose, they go into camps for like the whole year, and I'm like,
Oh my god, that's so
I
depressing.
was so like
Is that true?
worried.
That's not
I
true,
don't
right?
think so. I think she's just insane.
Just saying shit.
Yeah,
I think
my
she's just
mom
saying
is
shit.
crazy.
Okay, what's next?
The last one, Jimmy Choo.
Jimmy
the
Choo,
shoes. For the
the
shoes.
Smash. I would do it.
Malaysian
for the
icon.
He's
Malaysian
bald.
icon.
Come on.
He's bald.
And I love a zesty man.
Oh my god. I
Can we have
actually-
more? We want more.
That's all he got.
It's a
But yeah, smash.
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 I'll do it for the shoes.
He has a weeaboo son. It's so funny.
Oh, he does?
I
What's a
interviewed
weeaboo?
like really anime. Oh my god, like anime girls, like shit like that. Yeah, because I used to work for Malay Mail and used to write for them. So I interviewed his son for him, and he was there. And I was like, that's so funny, like closeted man and weeaboo son.
Seems like a pipeline.
Wait, he's not gay?
No.
He's married.
married.
Girl.
Malaysian.
But he
Don't you know
could
there are no
be.
gay people in Malaysia?
Yeah.
But he could be, right?
That is a zesty man if I've ever seen.
Right? You make shoes the gayest.
Let me see your wrist, girl. Let me see your wrist.
It's like it's one thing to make like clothes. It's another thing you made shoes.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling like Britney Spears when she found out that Ryan Seacrest was married to a woman.
Oh my god.
Her little face.
Wife?
Alright guys, that's all we have time for. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Stay safe and stay woke. Bye.
Bye.